Okay, so it will return type operator returns type of the variable. Not type of the variable, nothing but integer or string or bool, okay, or float. So the data type is returned. Okay, so type operator return the type of the variable. So you can write like for example type of, okay, type of, so for example where name equal to some example name, that is javascript. Okay, so you want to know the type of the name variable, the type of name, so it will return the in like number or string. Okay, so if name is number, it will return number data type, and if it is string, it will return string data type. So for example, create one HTML form. Type of, okay, and one button, type equal to button value, click on me, and on click equal to, so this is my function, and the script type, so create function, my function, and create one variable like name, okay, Harsha. So you can display the type of the variable in alert box. In alert, use type of, okay, keyword, and name variable. Then next, run this example. So click on this button. Okay, so we have created string type variable. Okay, name is the string type variable. So string type variables, so must and should we have to create string type variables with a single quote or double quotes. Okay, for integers, no need to give the single quotes or double quotes. So for example, int a equal to 10. Okay, a. So now run this example. That is number data type. So like this, we can return the type of the variable. Okay, we can find out the type of the variable by using type of keyword. And next, uh, JavaScript strings. Okay, JavaScript strings. So JavaScript strings are used for storing and manipulating the text values. And JavaScript string are used for storing and manipulating text values. Okay, text values. Okay, a string can be any type of text inside double quotes or single quotes. Okay, you can use single quotes or double quotes to create the string type variables. So for example, where uh, course name, okay, that is string type variable. Okay, UI, okay, or okay, .NET. So like this, this is string type variable. Course name is string type variable. So like this, we can create string variables. So for example, you want to find out the length of the string. Okay, length of the string. Length of the string means you can find out the how many characters in that string. Okay, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so space also will be count. So using length property, okay, length property, using length property, we can find length of the string. Okay, length of the string. So for example, so course name is the variable. Okay, uh, course name dot length. So this property, okay, course name dot length will be written the length of the string. Okay, so one example, create one HTML form, strings, one button, and value equal to point length. Okay, and on click equal to find length of string. Okay, so this is function name. Okay, so to create one function, script type, script type, where course name equal to okay .NET. You can display that variable in paragraph. ID equal to p1 document dot get element by id in p1 dot inner html equal to course name. Okay, so in paragraph display the course name. Okay, so run this example. Okay, so my course is .NET, and the length of string is plus course name dot length. So now refresh this. Okay, so my course is .NET and length of the string is 7. Okay, so this 3 and 3 6 and the space also will be count. Okay, 7 characters is there in that string. Okay, 7 characters. So that is the length of the string. And next, JavaScript arrays. JavaScript arrays. So JavaScript arrays are written with the square brackets. Okay, so we have to use square brackets, okay, square brackets, okay, square brackets, and array items are separated by commas. Okay, array items are separated by commas. So the JavaScript are used to store multiple values in a single variable, okay, and same data type. JavaScript arrays are used to store multiple values in single variable with the same data type. Same data type. Okay, so for example, uh, create a cities array like where my cities, okay, equal to square bracket, in the square bracket cities names, okay, HYD, Bangalore, Pune, okay, and Chennai. So like this you can create number of cities names. So this is array values. Okay, so all these values are stored in single variable, that is my cities variable. So you can for example, you want to retrieve only one city name from the array, okay, that is Pune. Okay, so you can retrieve the city array values, okay, array values by index. So array values are stored in array based on array index. Okay, array index start with 0. Okay, so that is HYD is in 0 index and values 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, you want to display Pune city name, my cities with array index 2. Okay, 0 1 2. So my cities of 2. Okay, so my cities of 2 will display Pune name. Okay, Pune city name. So for example, you want to find out the length of the array. Okay, you can use length property to find length of array. Okay, so my cities dot length. Okay, so my cities dot length will be written the length of the array. So length of the array means how many values is there in that variable. Okay, so 1 2 3 and 4 cities is there, so that array length is 4. So here create one HTML form, arrays equal button, type equal to button, and value equal to create array, and on click equal to function name, function create array. Okay, and in script type function create array. So where my city equal to same, we can copy this. So copy this variable and paste here, and you want to display uh, so city name. Okay, your current city name, like in paragraph id equal to p1. Document dot get element by id dot inner html equal to my cities of, okay, your city name like Pune or Chennai. Use 3 index. Okay, that's p1. Okay, my city name is Chennai. So run this example. So click on this button. Okay, my city name is Chennai. Okay, so like this you have to use array index, okay, to get the single values. Otherwise you want to find out the length of the array. Okay, in second paragraph id p2 document target element by id p2 the html equal to length of array plus my cities dot length. Okay, it will return the length of the array. Okay, array length is 4. So for example you want to display all cities names from the array. Okay, all cities names, um, like you want to display all cities names in the list. Okay, so create pair my list equal to use order list and for, okay, for loop where I equal to 0 and I less than my cities dot length I plus plus. Okay, so to retrieve the all values and array, okay, use for each loop. Okay, for loop my list like in li list tag we have to create and plus my cities of I li. Okay, and next finally my list close another list well tag. Okay, so plus equal to, okay, so plus equal to in yesterday class I have explained this. Okay, so this is already we have some existing value, okay, in my list. Okay, in my list variable, so already existing value is there. We are adding extra content to this already existing content, so that we can use plus equal to. So plus equal to already add the content to the already existing content, so that OL is added to my list, and again in the loop li list items are added to the OL tag, and finally we are closing the OL tag and display that result my list in paragraph and equal to p3. Document or get terminal by id p3 dot inner html equal to my list. Okay, so now run this example. So click on array. Okay, so this is the list. Okay, order list. Okay, in p paragraph, okay, OL tag is created in my list variable. Okay, then in the for loop we are adding list item to the already existing OL tag, and finally we are closing OL tag. The OL tag and LIs, okay, 4 list items are added, and finally OL tag is created, closed. Okay, and the result is displaying in paragraph 3. Okay, so this is the paragraph. Okay, so like this we can display the, okay, we can retrieve the all values from the array. And next, object type variable. Object type variables. Object type variable. So object type variable also to store the multiple values in the single variable. Okay, the syntax is where, okay, so for example you want to store the multiple employees information. Okay, multiple employees information, like my employees equal to employees equal to use square. Okay, in square for one employee, okay, single flower bracket, and for second employee use another single flower bracket, and for third employee use third flower brackets. Okay, in the first two flower brackets, okay, first name, my employee first name, okay, Harsha, and last name colon uh, me, and email akshay@gmail.com, okay, and mobile, okay, mobile, so for example number. Okay, this is one employee information. Okay, to insert the second employee information use second flower bracket, and for third employee use third flower bracket. Okay, Satish, Okay, so mobile number, and mobile number, email, okay. So like this we can create multiple employees information. And to get the length of the object, to get the length of the object, use my employees dot length. Okay, so it will return object length is 3. Okay, uh, 3 employees information is there, so that object length is 3. To get the one employee information, okay, my employees of so for example you want to retrieve the service employees information, use one dot first name. Okay, so it will return the first name of second employee. So one example on this object variable, input type equal to button, and value object type variable, and on click create object variable. Okay, so this is function name, function. So where, so you can copy this variable from here, employees. Okay, so object type variable. So like this we can create. So to retrieve the all employees information, okay, you can display that result in paragraph. Okay, so where my emps is the variable. Okay, where you want to display the result in table format, so that we are creating table. And for loop, where I equal to 0, where I less than my employees dot length, I plus plus. Okay, and next my emps plus equal to so before you write this, okay, so create first row first row of table, like that is employees column names, first name, last name, email, and mobile. And my list equal to tr, okay, and tr. In this first row, first column, okay, td, the first name, and td, okay, second column. In second column, last name, and third column, email, and the fourth column, mobile. Okay, and next, now we can assign the values to that another row. Tr in first column, okay, so first employee name, employees dot employees of I dot first name, okay, and the second column, td, my employees of I dot last name, td, my employees dot email, my employees of I dot email, and the fourth column, td, my employees of I dot mobile. Okay, so observe here. Okay, so employees my emps is the variable, so we are creating table. Okay, so my emps table tag is there. To the table tag we are adding first row, okay, here. So this is plus equal to adding extra content to the already existing content, and first name column, last name column, and email and mobile. Okay, in first row 4 columns is there. Then after that for loop, using for loop we are adding another row with the column names. Okay, so in for loop every time one row is created, and that employees information is created in that table. And finally my mps plus equal to table, so you can display that result in paragraph. Name equal to my mps. So now run this example. Okay, click on this button. So first name, last name, email and mobile. So this is the table format. Okay, you can write some css properties, style, uh, table, border collapse, table tr and td, border 1 pixel and solid. Okay, so now refresh this. Okay, so this is table format. So to get the length of the object, okay, create another paragraph, and ID is p2. A paragraph 2, and my employees dot length. Okay, so the length of the object. The length of the object is 3. To get the only single employee information, create another paragraph, ID equal to p3, determined by ID, p3 dot inner html equal to my employees of. To get the third employee information, like that is second index dot first name and space my employees of second dot last name. And next run this example. Okay, Harika D. So like this you can get single employee information and the length of the object, and you can read all employees information like this. Next one is mathematical objects. JavaScript mathematical objects. Math objects. So JavaScript mathematical objects allows you to perform mathematical operations on numbers. JavaScript math objects allows us to perform mathematical operations on numbers. Okay, on numbers. So mathematical objects are first one math dot min. Okay, and second one is math dot max, and third one random, and the fourth one round, and the fifth one seal, and seal, and the floor. Sixth one floor. Okay, so these are the 6 type of mathematical objects is there. So math dot min. So math dot min can be used to find the lowest value in the list of arguments. Math dot min used to find find the lowest value in the list of arguments. Okay, method max. Use it to find the highest value highest value in the list of arguments. Okay, so next random round seal and floor. Okay, so first of all we can see the example on min and max. So create an HTML form. Min and max. Import type equal to object button value get min and max value on click my function. Okay, and next script type and function my function. So for example so use alert box. Okay, and math. Okay, math is predefined method dot, and all these are mathematical objects. Okay, abs, cos, sn, c, cos, and max, min, okay, round, random, square, tan. Okay, so all these are mathematical objects. So first of all, min. Okay, method at min. So we can provide number of objects like 1, 5, 7, 3, 9, okay, and 8 and 2. So here number of objects is there. So you can get the min value from list of arguments. Okay, the minimum value is 1. Okay, so this 1 is returned. Okay, so 1 value is returned by using method min. So like this you can return method max value. Max value means 9. Okay, so 9 is the maximum value in the list of arguments. And next round. So method at random returns a random number, returns random number random number between 0 and 1, between 0 and 1. Okay, so random method return the random number between 0 and 1. Input button type equal to button and value equal to create random value on click equal to my function 1. Okay, and function my function 1. So for this also use alert box method dot random method. So in this random method return the value between 0 and 1. Okay, create random value. So this is the value between 0 and 1. Okay, so this is random value. Okay, so every time one new value is created. Okay, this is one value at 2905 last, and next another new value. Okay, every time new value is created by using random method. So like this also we have to write some logic uh, to get random value between 1 and 1000. Okay, so you need to write some logic to get the random value between 1 and 1000. Okay, so that is our assignment for today, and try this today assignment. Okay, need some logic to write. Okay, to get the random value between 1 and 1000. And next round method dot round. Okay, round method rounds a number to the nearest integer. Rounds a number to the nearest integer. The nearest integer. So for example, input type equal to button and value create round. Okay, round value and on click my function 2. Function my function 2 in alert box method dot round. Okay, in round, so create one value like 4.8. Okay, so it will create the nearest integer. Nearest integer means 5. Okay, 4.8 and nearest integer 5. So the result is 5. So click on round value. Okay, the nearest value is 5. So because the value is 4.8. If you give 4.3, okay, the nearest value is 4. Okay, so round value creates the round number. Okay, after 5 and before 5. Okay, 0.5. And next seal. method dot seal method. The seal method runs a number to the number up to the nearest integer. Runs a number up to the nearest integer. To the nearest integer. The nearest integer. So create one button. Type equal to button. And value. Seal value. On click. My function 3. Function. My function 3. Alert. Math dot seal. Okay. In math dot seal provide like 5.7. Okay, 5.7. Okay, and the seal value is up to the nearest integer. Nearest integer means 6. Okay, up to the nearest integer. Okay, seal up to the nearest integer is 6. If you give the value 5.1 also, it will return the 6. Okay, 6 up to the nearest integer is greater than the original value. And floor. Math dot floor method counts a number down to the nearest integer. Okay, down to the nearest integer means it will return the less than value. Input type equal to button, value equal to floor value, on click my function 4. Function my function 4 alert math dot floor same value 5.1. Okay, so it will return the value is 5 only. Okay, that is down to the nearest value 5. If you give the value 5.9 also, okay, it will return only 5. Okay, 5. That is the down to the nearest integer.